Hello my dear friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself, I am Logus Zogi. I have completed MSc in Agriculture, Seed Science and Technology, specialization Seed Science and Technology from HNB US Central University, Srinagar, Uttarakhand in 2020. I have got 52 rank in PhD program Seed Science and Technology from Indian Council of Agricultural Research ICR All India Entrance Examination for admission in 2021. Today I am going to tell about the topic seed production of leaf, root and stem vegetables. Radish. Climatic requirements. Radish is best suited to a cool, moderate climate, especially in the vegetable stage. But due to its rapid growth, it has a wider distribution. For seed production, a less humid climate is desirable. Long spells of hot dry periods are not suitable for seed production. Temperatures of 32 degrees Celsius or above can causes the stigma to dry and the pollen may fail to germinate. For seed production, the radish varieties can broadly be divided into the following three groups. A. Temperate varieties, Chinese types, which produce satisfactory seed in the temperate hills by overwintering. These varieties flower very late in the plains. Seed of these varieties is produced only in the hills. B. Those temperate varieties, white rapid red woods, long frame, scarlet globe, French breakfast, which are very quick in root development in the plants, but we have just like winter varieties for seed produced in the hills. In the hills, the seed for these varieties can be produced both from autumn and spring sowings. The autumn sown crop gives higher seed yields and matures earlier. C. Tropical varieties. Example: Pusa Resmi, Pusa Chetki, Japanese white, etc., which produce seed freely in the plains. The seed of these varieties is usually produced in the plains, but good quality seed for some of these varieties, example Japanese white, can also be produced in the hills. Land requirements. Land requirements are same as those of turnip described later. Isolation requirements. Radish in cross pollinated by insect, chiefly honeybees. Seed fields should not be located too close to clover crops, since bees tends to visit clover in preference. Seed fields must be isolated from other variety fields of radish and fields of the same variety not conforming to varietal purity requirements of certification by at least 1600 meter for foundation seed and 1000 meters for certified seed production. Method of seed production. Both seed to seed and root to seed methods can be employed for raising seed of radish. Seed to seed method for varieties which do not stand transplanting well is preferred to raising certified seed. The nucleus seed, however, is invariably produced by root to seed method. In this method, The planting of whole roots should be done before these get pithy. In India, the radish seed is largely produced by root to seed method. Root to seed method. First season. Rising of stackings. 1. Preparation of land. Prepare to the field to a fine tilth by ploughing and 3 to 4 harrowings followed by leveling. 2. Time of sowings. A forage. The autumn sowings preferably may be done in early October. Spring sowing can also be done in March as soon as the land can be prepared. However, the autumn sowings gives higher seed yield. B. Plants. The sowing is done at normal time, that is early October. 3. Source of seed. Often nucleus or seeds or foundation seed from source approved by a certification agency. 4. Seed rate. Asiatic varieties 10 kg per hectare. Temperate varieties 12 kg per hectare. 5. Fertilizer apply to 20 to 925 ton of well-rotted FYM farmyard manure per hectare before preparation of land. At the time of final leveling, mix in the soil of 35 kg nitrogen and 50 kg phosphorus and 50 kg potash per hectare as vessel application. Another dose of 35 kg nitrogen be top dressed when the roots just start growing. 6. Method of sowings. The seeds should be sown on rise row to row spacing for Asiatic type in 45 cm and for temperate type 30 cm. 7th inning. Thin the crop after 20-25 days to maintain a plant to plant distance of 10 to 15 cm. At irrigation. Irrigated at 8 to 10 days interval depending on the weather conditions and requirements. During yearly warm weather, it may be necessary to irrigate at 4 to 5 days intervals. 9. Interculture. 1 weeding and 1 earthing up during the early stage of growth is necessary for proper development of roots. 10. Plant protection. 10. Plant protection. For control of aphid, spray the crop with malathion or neem, and for control of mustard supply, either spray the crop with neem or dust the crop with malathion dust. Harvesting of roots. Uproot the plants when they have attained edible maturity 30 to 70 days depending upon the variety. Selection of root for transplanting. After harvesting, each stacking is critically examined for the foliage and root characteristics, namely size, shape, color, texture, sponginess, etc. Stacklings having off-type foliage or roots not conforming to variety characteristics must be rejected. Also be diseased, malformed, fogged or any other undesirable type are also rejected. Second season. 1. Preparation of selected root for transplanting. After selection, the root are cut off in such a way as to leave the small undeveloped leaves together with about 2 cm of petals of older leaves. It is the usual practice to cut 1/3 of lower root portions in Asiatic type, but the whole root are set in European varieties. These are ten. These are then reset in a well prepared field. Brief culture practices. 1. Preparation of land, same as described for previous seasons. 2. Method of transplanting. The stakelings selected and prepared in the manner described earlier are reset in the field at a distance of 60 multiply 45 cm. The soil is then firmed and tapped around the roots. Soon after transplanting, the field is irrigated. The fields are checked after 10 to 15 days for mortality, and the gaps are filled well in the time to have unformed crop stands. 3. Manuring. Apply 20 to 25 ton well rotted FYM farmyard manure at the time of land preparation. Add 40 kg nitrogen, 5 kg phosphorus and 100 kg potash per hectare as basal dose at the time of final preparations. Top dress 40 kg nitrogen per hectare at the time of the bolting and pre-flowering stage. Other cultural practices are similar to those described for the previous seasons. Rogging. The plants with off-types, foliage and the direct bolters are eliminated from the field prior to flowering, and the crop is left to set seeds. When the roots are lifted, they are critically examined for trueness to type. Beside small-sized or oversized stacking, diseased, forked and off types should be discarded. Normally 3 rogging should be done, namely before maturity of root of 4 off type foliage at the time of replanting for verifying root characteristics such as size, shape, color, texture, etc. The last of the flowering stage for early and late blotter and off types. Also at all time check carefully for plants affected by designated disease, black leg and black rot, and eliminate them. Harvesting and threshing. The crop is cut when plants are fully mature. The drier the pods, the more easily will they break open during the threshing process. The crop is cut by scales and brought to threshing floor for threshing. There is no more often considerable difficulty in threshing the seed from the pod. Frequently the pod will not break and left the seed scab. It is therefore important to thoroughly dry them before commencing the threshing. Threshing can be done by beating the sticks the seed after sieving should be dried to 6% moisture before storage. Seed yield. The average seed yield varies from 600 to 800 kg per hectare. Thanks.